very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Her Excellency, Ghana's Ambassador to Germany, my good friend, Madame Gina Blay, His Excellency, the Chancellor and the Minister at the Embassy, distinguished invited guests, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Nananum Nime Name, my brothers and sisters from Ghana here and gathered, I extend to you greetings from our motherland. As indicated, I just arrived yesterday to participate at the ITB Fair here in Berlin. And I must thank Her Excellency for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to celebrate Ghana's independence twice this year. Last Wednesday, I was privileged to be in Tamale with the President, and we had a historic event. For the first time, Ghana celebrated its independence outside of the nation's capital. And the theme for that celebration was celebrating peace and unity. I am a native of the northern region. I represent the good people of Bushigwe in Parliament. And so I'm a Dagomba. And for us Dagombas, that celebration signifying the end of a long-standing dispute between two brothers in the Dagom traditional area was even more important and meaningful for us as Dagombas. And we thank the old Ghanaian people, and especially the President, for bringing independence to the doorsteps of the northern region and all the people of the northern descent. Let me first of all congratulate Her Excellency, one of the hard-working diplomats that are serving their nation outside of Ghana, representing the President very ably, championing economic diplomacy in a country that I consider the engine of the European Union. Okay. Germany is a very important country to Ghana, and I think the President could not have a better representation than he had in Madame Gina Blay. For the past 2 years, she has, working with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, strengthened Ghana's bilateral relationship with Germany and established very strong links with the business community here. And I think Ghana has drawn from the dividends of her economic diplomacy, and I commend her for her hard work. The Ghanaians gathered here and those outside, let me respond to the request. I think that this president has been one president who has demonstrated his appreciation for the contribution of Ghanaians living outside of Ghana. For the first time, he has established a whole office under his presidency, the Diaspora Relations. And that office, is working very closely with Parliament to revise our visa regimes, to revise our citizenship laws. Of course, in 2004, under the President Kufuor administration, we did some amendment to grant, second citizenship, if you like, for those who are outside and want to keep their citizenship, but be able to have some rights in Ghana. The President wants to take it a step forward, and he thinks that every Ghanaian living everywhere in the world should be entitled to the rights extended to Ghanaians living in Ghana. And starting with the representation of the People's Act, Parliament is looking at ways of expanding the rights that we can extend to our temporaries living outside of Ghana. And I think that the effort that the association is making in reaching out to the office of the diaspora will yield results. I will take it up as I go back. I will mention it to the majority leader, and we'll see how we can fast track the processes that are already in the pipeline to deliver on this. In the interest of time, let me briefly touch on ROPA. I, until 2008, was also in the diaspora. And when we started the process of fighting for citizens outside to vote, I was very actively involved in the US with my counterparts who were there. We had several meetings and we succeeded in bringing the bill into Parliament, and God willing, under the Kufuor administration, we passed it into act and Kufuor signed it. The question of implementation has always been a problem. Now, this year, Parliament was pushed to look at the Supreme Court ruling. There is a Supreme Court ruling that mandates the President and the chairperson of the Electoral Commission to deliver on the promise of allowing Ghanaians living outside to vote. And so I am happy to announce that the chairperson of the EC is working very closely with Parliament. The President wants to stay out of this because the EC should be independent. But the people's representatives are speaking to the chairperson, and I believe that they are putting logistics together. We are hoping that by the time that Ghanaians will be called on to vote, our brothers and sisters living outside the shores of Ghana will also have the opportunity to vote. It is something that we can do. When I was living in the States, I think Senegal, Senegalese were voting, Nigerians are voting, and so Ghanaians can also vote, no matter where you live. So that is one area that the President has really taken up, and we, under this administration, promised to deliver on the act that was passed under the Kufuor administration. This is a joyous day for all of us. The life of any nation is an important, period to reflect. And I'm happy that we have been a peaceful nation, we have been united, and our diversity and unity is something that other countries in Africa, are envious of. Ghana at 62, again, our independence in 1957. And we are proud that in 62 years, we continue to be a united and peaceful Ghana.